What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the BES series, episode number 5. So, as of today, I am officially 12 weeks out, and I know that because I actually picked up my first show that I want to do. And because of that, I'm gonna have to start ramping down things up a little bit, but I'll go into what I'm actually doing now. But let's get into the video first. Alright, so my high days became just a little bit higher, and that's about 150 grams of oats. Usually that one pack is around 28, so this is way more than that. I've also got my water boiling here, but the reason why they're higher is because I no longer have moderate days, more so I have 4 low days now and then 3 high days, and even one of the high days is a rest day, which is around 2400 calories, and the moderate days actually used to be 2500 calories. And now that I don't have any moderate days, the 4 low days are around 2000 calories, so that's 500 days gone, 1000 calories off, so it's a bigger deficit. And just so I don't enter a bigger deficit than I need to, you kind of have to increase the calories on high days as well. So that's what I'm doing, and I'm gonna try to fix this bowl because I actually had to switch the bowl out for another one. Like even the one before I used is pretty big, but this one's a lot bigger. So. Alright, so I'm gonna quickly take you guys through the competitions that I'm kind of looking at. Alright, there's 3 selected that I have in July, but I'll go through everything that I'm doing. So this is the way we're gonna do it. There's one here on July 17th, and that's the Ford BR Classic, and it's natural and open. Open meaning that it has steroids and stuff in it, but we're not really worried about that one. Right, so we're gonna be doing the Ford BR Natural. The first option, right? Number 2 is July 24th, Barrie Natural Championships. And the last one is the Toronto Pro Qualifier for Natural Canada. This is the one I'm going to do, but I'm nowhere near a natural pro. Like, this isn't going to be my first ever competition. But the first one that we're looking at is the Ford Abia. So if we open that up, it pretty much takes us to this site over here, right? So the show day is July 17th. There's different check-ins for the natural athletes, and when we open this one up, I already have the tabs open, but this is where the classes come in, and this is something that I'm still debating at this point, as into if I should do bodybuilding or classic physique. So this is what I'm talking about right here. There's so many different classes. All right, so of course there's men's bodybuilding true novice, it's first contest, right? Then there's also novice, that's only someone who's never placed in the top 3. So I kind of qualify for all 3 options here because I am 23, right? So I would go for all 3, right? Or I can do men's classic physique and pretty much qualify for those top 3 as well. So that's a decision that I still have to make. But I know for sure that Fuad Abiyat's classic will be my first ever bodybuilding show for sure. But then I think there's also other men's physique, true novice. I'm not really a fan of the board shorts. I think my legs are probably the best body part of my body, so there's no point of kind of hiding it. But overall, this is what I'm looking at. And then the other 2 options are the July 30th and the July 24th. And we were looking to do August 1st, but we kind of had to move the competition up, right? So, but there's none here that are happening in Toronto or even Ontario, especially natural competition. So the next one after is 25th, and that's in Toronto. And that's way too long of a prep, especially because university's gonna start back up again. So the main one that we're kind of looking at right now is the Fuad Abiyat Classic or the championships, and we'll go from there. But as of today, I think I have 11 and a half weeks left, but that gives us still enough time. It's just we have to kind of push a little bit harder, but yeah. All right, so just finished on my dinner of the 3rd low day, and so far it's actually been not too bad. I thought it's gonna be a little bit harder, and I kind of attribute that to my schedule. It's like there's a little structure to it, so I kind of have this routine where I'm super busy, so I don't really feel hungry, right? But I was kind of looking forward to the suffering a little bit, which might not make sense. And it's not like some intense suffering, it's more so the hunger. And it kind of gives you perspective at the same time. It's like, it makes you just to think a little bit more, dig a little bit deeper, and just brings out that motivation and inspiration for yourself. And I was kind of looking forward to that, but that hasn't happened yet. And it's not like I'm doing anything extra to pretty much make me suffer a little bit more, but I know it's coming. I'm 12 weeks out, and I know it's gonna be there soon. So, but I did just find out that we're actually decreasing calories even more so next week. So yeah, I might just get my wish granted. But before we do that, I did also find out that I'm getting another super high day. And by another, I mean it's about 4,000 calories, and it's just a little bump in calories before you reduce it, just so you're not as flat. I did document on my IG, but I think the next video I'll let you go in a little bit more depth of it, and I'll post it on YouTube. But that is it for today. I will see you guys soon. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. And yeah, see ya.